Have you ever wondered if there is a whole universal code hidden inside you? It's more than just dates and planets. Your natal chart is a guide to your life, your personal star passport. It tells you about your strengths, hidden potentials, and even how best to live through difficult moments. Today we're going to break down how to read your natal chart correctly, and trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be ready to begin your journey to mindfulness. Ready to unlock your celestial secrets? Then let's get started. A natal chart is a snapshot of the positions of the celestial bodies at the time of your birth. Imagine that the universe has given you a map with dots, lines, and symbols, where every movement of the planets affects your life. In astrology, the sun, moon, and planets are tools to help you understand yourself and others. This chart is as unique as your fingerprints and reflects your entire destiny. But how do you learn to read it? Before going into the details, you need to master the basic elements of the natal chart. It has several important components: ascendant, the way you are seen by those around you; zodiac signs, they represent the archetypes that shape your personality; planets, they are responsible for different areas of your life; houses, these are the areas of life where change occurs. All of this may seem complicated, but step by step, you will begin to see the whole picture. Ascendant, your first impression. The ascendant, or rising sign, is the point that determines how you are perceived by those around you. Think of it as your mask, your outward expression. For example, a person with an ascendant in Aries may appear very determined and driven, even though they are softer on the inside. Recognize your rising sign. This is the first step to self-discovery. In astrology, each planet symbolizes certain energies and aspects of life. The sun is yourself, your essence. The moon is your inner world, your emotions. Mercury is responsible for communication, Venus for love and beauty, and Mars for action. It is important to understand in which signs these planets are in, as this determines how they manifest in your life. For example, if your sun is in the sign of Taurus, you value stability and comfort. The houses in your natal chart show in which areas of your life the energies of the planets will manifest. There are 12 houses in total, and each is responsible for different aspects of life: finances, relationships, work, health, and others. For example, if Mars is in your 6th house, it can mean that you are full of energy in your work and are ready to act actively to achieve success. Aspects are the angles between the planets in your chart, which can be harmonious or tense. They show how the energies of the planets interact with each other. For example, a trine between Venus and Jupiter may indicate that you are lucky in love, while a square between the Sun and Saturn may indicate difficulties in expressing yourself. It is important not to be afraid of negative aspects. They provide opportunities for growth and development. All signs are divided into 4 elements: fire, earth, air, and water. Fire is passion, earth is stability, air is intellect, and water is emotion. Find out which elements are predominant in your chart to understand what drives you. Signs are also categorized into 3 modalities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. This tells you how you show up in life: active, cardinal; stable, fixed; or flexible, mutable. To begin reading your chart, it's important to bring all the elements together: the position of the planets, houses, aspects, elements, and modalities. This may seem complicated, but practice and study will open doors of self-discovery for you. For example, if you see that you have a lot of planets in fire and in cardinal signs, this may indicate that you are a leader by nature and need to be active to feel happy. Let's look at an example. Let's say your sun is in the sign of Leo in the 5th house. This could indicate that your life is about creativity, self-expression, and publicity. You like to be the center of attention, and it's important that you develop your talents. And if at the same time, your Mercury is in the sign of Scorpio, you think deeply and passionately, which can make you an excellent researcher or analyst. When you learn to combine knowledge of planets, signs, and houses, A holistic picture of your personality will emerge. For example, if your Jupiter is in the first house, it could mean that you attract luck and optimism to yourself, and that you have a bright personality that is noticeable at first sight. Or, if your Saturn is in the seventh house, it could suggest that your relationships can be serious but will require work and responsibility. Reading your natal chart isn't just about logic and knowledge, it's also about intuition. The more you practice, the easier it will be for you to feel the energies of your chart. Sometimes the details of a natal chart can seem contradictory, but if you learn to trust your intuition, it will help you see deeper meanings. It is important to pay attention to which signs the cuspids of your houses are in. This will give you more information about how the energies in your life are manifesting. For example, if you have Leo on the cusp of your fifth house, this could mean that creativity and play are prominent in your life. In addition to your natal chart, it is important to consider astrological progressions and transits. Progressions show how you change over time, and transits show how current planetary movements affect your life. This will not only help you understand your natal chart, but also help you be prepared for important life events. Discover the universe within yourself. Reading your natal chart is an exciting journey into the depths of yourself. Don't be afraid to ask questions and look to the stars for answers, as each planet, sign, and aspect tells your unique story. Try it, study it, and you will notice how your perception of the world changes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. You're already on your way to a greater understanding of yourself, and that's just the beginning.